Okay, so from my list of videos here, I'm going to skip ahead to this one. I'm going to do this video here, warm traffic booster. Okay, what does that mean? It means that when you have an audience, okay, or access to an audience, or a sort of warm traffic source, you can use that at the point where you've done enough CTR clicks that real traffic starts to come. Okay, say for example, I only need 40 CTR clicks to be able to get real traffic coming to my content. And we know that when the real traffic comes, then whatever that real traffic data is for the CTR percentage and for the retention on your content, etc., that's going to drown out anything that you've done with your 40 CTR clicks. And you really don't need more than 40 CTR clicks then, because if your keyword has got decent volume, the CTR tools are not going to keep up with it. What can we do? Well, what we can do is we can tap into your own traffic sources. Your own traffic sources being remarketing audiences from people who visit your blog, your blog or your website. For people who have watched your videos on YouTube, you can even be very specific what video they watched on YouTube. You can make a remarketing audience inside Google Ads. Okay, but not only paid traffic, you can do this as well from your email list. You can do this as well from Facebook Messenger if you've been collecting email leads from there, or you've been building a Facebook page and you've got people sort of engaging with that page, or you've got a Facebook group. Warm traffic can be anything that you have built an audience. Okay, it's really important to build your audience in any niche. Okay, it's really hugely important. Email list is the most the most financially viable one. More people buy from email than what they buy from any other medium. As far as I know, that's still the truth, and has been the truth for a long time. So email list is massive. Now there's things that we can do, and I will cover that in more depth in the sort of main Rank Attack SEO System 2.0 course. Okay, that is going to be a big course. It's not going to be a free course. It's going to take me weeks to record that. What I'm doing with these videos here right now that I'm going through, I'm giving you a taster for that course. I'm going to upsell you that course at the end of this. Okay, and what we'll be doing there is live campaigns and live sort of case studies as we go along, and what we will do as well is be building audiences every step of the way. When you have a piece of content, you should always have a goal for that piece of content, and for me, that goal for any piece of content is to build my audience, whether that's just to build a remarketing list from people who are watching the video, okay, or whether it's to get people to go and install one of my SEO checklists, for example, on Chrome Store or on the Android app. Okay, and that way I'm getting people to come into my email list, and I can reach out to them. So there's multiple ways that we can use autoresponders. For example, you can use your autoresponder to send a broadcast whenever you have a new piece of content. You can use your autoresponder as well to send people to a giveaway or a contest where you have your video embedded. Maybe that's a video that you want to push. Maybe you created that video with that goal in mind to build your audience. So you have a video on that giveaway page that people have to watch in order to be able to take part in the giveaway and get something that you're giving for free. Okay, and that way you can be building your email list as well from people sharing who were already on your email list and recommending who were already on your email list. We will get into that kind of stuff in the main Rank Attack SEO course. But if you're building your audience, then the more content you create, then, and you have a goal for every piece of content of building your audience, then the bigger your audience gets. Okay, so let me just show you something very quickly. Let's go over to ads.google.com, and you don't need to be using Google Ads. I would certainly always advise to use YouTube ads just for the purpose of building remarketing lists, and probably from that point forward you're better to do some remarketing campaigns using Google search ads. Now we'll cover that in the main Rank Attack course as well, the premium course, how we can do that. Now if I come into my account in here, just come in, and I'll just show you something very quickly. What you can do is, if you've got a Google Ads account, you can click on Tools, and you can click on Audience Manager. Okay, and you'll see 3 tabs at the top here. You've got Data Segments, You've got custom segments, you've got combined segments where you can mix and match different segments. In the data segments, you can click on this blue icon. You can come here to YouTube users, okay, and you can choose who those are. Okay, so I'll just put this in here, new YouTube users, I'll call it test, okay, just so I know later when I come in that I'm not supposed to use this because there's nothing there. You can put in your channel, okay, so you can see I put my channel in here. When you put your channel, you see we got some new drop down. You can build a remarketing list from anybody who watches any of your videos on your channel. Or you can be really specific and say a certain video. You can even put just one video. So if you've got one video with one purpose, like maybe you're a ClickFunnels affiliate, for example. Maybe you've got like 3 ClickFunnels affiliate videos and you just want those 3 for that. Then you can do that. So when you've done your remarketing campaigns, or when you have created a piece of content in future about that same topic, you can do a remarketing campaign to those people specifically. In that situation, you have warm traffic because they've already watched previous videos and you've got a new piece of content and you're putting an ad in front of them telling them to go to another piece of content, okay, where you have another piece of content. Then you basically can tap into warm traffic that way as well when the real traffic is coming. Okay, so that can help you. I don't know if that will help Google be lenient because you're doing ads and you might not get such great engagement from ads as what you get from normal traffic, but it's warm audience. Okay, so the best thing to do with that kind of situation is test it. You can test it with a video before you actually, or a piece of content, that remarketing audience with the piece of content, even before you add it as warm traffic into an existing CTR campaign or bulk views campaign. So warm audiences are huge. Okay, that's the one thing that we can do when real traffic comes, is tap into warm audiences. So you want to be able to build your own traffic source, and if you're still not doing that, you really need to start. It gives you so many advantages, and plus a lot more money as well if you build an email list. Okay, build your audiences, build your own traffic sources, and you will always have it. You can tap into it anytime. When real traffic comes, tap into it. Get real traffic, get warm traffic to come, whether from email lists, from remarketing or whatever. You can do that. It's not hard to do, and you can really boost it. Now I will go into some ninja strategies on how to really do this with YouTube in the Rank Attack premium course, so you will not want to miss that. So if you are interested in that, keep an eye out for when I release that. Okay, so warm traffic booster is the only way that you can combat, or that you can influence the engagement signals, the CTR, etc., when the real traffic comes after you've done your 40-50 CTR clicks. Okay, it's the only way you can do it. Warm traffic.